What's up, guys? Today I'm going to introduce one of the most significant vehicles not only in the world but in Russia too. Welcome, Chevrolet Lacetti.
I'm dancing with the devil, dancing with the devil. I love starting a fight. You better hide, I am Jekyll. This place is never gonna last that long if I'm around.
Buick XL, Daewoo Gentra, Daewoo Lacetti, Chevrolet Lacetti, Chevrolet Nubira, Chevrolet Optra, Holden Viva, Ravon Gentra, Suzuki Forenza, Suzuki Renault. This is so much names for this vehicle. Oh my god. Most of English speakers may ask me, are you kidding me? You just put Chevy logos on the vehicle and you can say that is Chevy and it's created by Chevrolet brand? No, of course no. Just let me introduce about this brand, about this history. So, first of all, I need to say that it created by GM Korea. GM bought this company like almost 14 years ago in 2002, and this vehicle was created almost more than 20 years ago. Yeah, it's very old technology just here. This is crazy, really. And a couple words about this company, about GM Korea. 1937 was established national motor company. Until 1983 it changed several times the name, and after 1983 started to name just Daewoo Motors. But in 2022 it was by General Motors, and after 4 years in 2006 was named just GM Korea, and you know it, this company like GM Korea. As I said earlier, this vehicle started to work in 2002 by GM Korea, and after 2 years GM decided to solve this vehicle not only in Korea but in Europe and Russia. In Europe people know this vehicle like Chevy Optra, in Russia we know like a Chevy Lacetti, in America we know like a Suzuki Forenza and Suzuki Renault. Suzuki Renault was named hatchback, Suzuki Forenza sedan and station wagon. Because of this vehicle has a lot of different names, I need to help with my papers. Sorry about this. I just need to read this information because sorry. Europe Chevy Nubira, Russia Chevy Lacetti, America Suzuki Forenza, Suzuki Renault, Australia Holden Viva, Indonesia Chevy Estate, China Buick XL, Canada Chevy Optra. Oh my god, so a lot of names. Братан, возьми, ладно? Most American guys may know this vehicle like Suzuki, and they ask me why. First of all, I need to say that from 1998 to 2008, GM was owner Suzuki, like a 20% of shares, and they have a great collaboration. One of them, Chevrolet Lacetti, Chevrolet Spark. American market consider that Chevy brand create for the middle and over class, but Suzuki for the less and middle too sometimes. That is why for the more buyers it was decided to put Suzuki in this same vehicle. But for Russian market it doesn't matter, and people in Russia just ready to buy almost any vehicles with Chevy brands. But in 2008 in America this vehicle stopped to solve, and from 2002 2008 in total was sold 200,000 cars in America. But if we talk about Russia, it was sold 300,000 vehicles. If we talk about Suzuki Forenza in America, it's offered by 2.0 liters engines with 626 horsepower engine, which bought Australian company Holden. That is why in Australia this car was named just Holden Villa, because for Australian people Holden is more comfortable for listen. In the other side, in Europe, in Russia, we have three different engines. This is 1.4, 1.6 and 1.8. Just let me introduce about this vehicle couple word. I need to show you. Here we have just 1.4 liters. Sorry about dirty engine. Because in my opinion, I consider that you never should to wash this place, because it's very dangerous for electricity. I don't care about the people who always say you just need to take battery, you just can protect with some pockets, you just need to protect electric engine control. No, because you have a lot of wires and a lot of and other things. Don't touch, just don't wash. Блин, это вообще не по плану, Паша. Потому что все моют, блин, под капотку. Не надо мыть. Okay, it's just my opinion. Some people can do anything that. Okay. Не важен. По тексту. And a couple words about transmission. Chevrolet Lacetti have two different transmission with 4-step automatic transmission and 5 steps mechanic transmission. People prefer 1.8 engine because it consumes almost the same fuel, like 10 liter per 100 kilometers. Yes, it's very a lot for the modern engines, modern vehicles. But as I said, this vehicle was designed more than 20 years ago. Okay, a couple words about design. As for me, hatchback has more aggressive lines, more aggressive design, and looks like for young people, looks like more sporter than just sedan or station wagon. Okay, if we talk about design, like for me, hatchback is one of the best style, because look at these lines, look at this style. It's more aggressive, more younger. Just come here. I will show you these circles. These circles looks like on the Nissan GT-R, really. And look at these words like Chevrolet Lacetti, and these words was created like 20 years ago. This really crazy. So this design was created by Giuseppe Giugiaro, and for the people who really far from vehicles, this person was created. I will read his vehicle. I wrote the vehicle which he created. Ferrari 250 GT, Maserati Ghibli, Lotus Esprit S1, Alfa Romeo Giulia, Sprint GT, Volkswagen Golf, DeLorean. So much interesting. One of the famous vehicles in the world, Giugiaro designed, and this vehicle too. In 2008 was a small restyling, but people consider that it was restyling, but for me it is restyling. Come here, I just show you. This vehicle was manufactured in 2010, in the last month, December, and after restyling we have a bigger mirror outside. Also the shape of valve cover was changed, and a little points was changed, and it doesn't have make sense. In 2012 Chevrolet Lacetti was stopped manufacturing in Russia, but continued in Uzbekistan by GM Uzbekistan until 2014. or 16, doesn't matter, under the name Deo Gentra, and they have front from hatchback and rear from sedan, and they don't create wagon station. I don't know why, because for me, yeah, Lacetti has a more beautiful outside, but people prefer more station wagon. Now this vehicle has name Ravon R4 or just Ravon Gentra. Now it's have a fully another design. As for me, it's very bad design. Who can buy? I think it's just old people. If we talk about inside Lacetti, looks steering wheel cheap, yeah, but it's enough. As I said, it's enough for audience who want to buy this vehicle. About plastic, is not plastic doesn't creak. Nobody is creak. It's okay, but sometimes my plastic is creak like this. So about the price of this vehicle, if you want to buy like 13 years ago, you can find vehicle with around $13,000. Now you can buy around $4,000. For this money you can buy a good strong vehicle in Russia. If you find with $5,000 given vehicle, it will be very expensive, even for Russian. My car I bought around $3,500 with about 90,000 kilometers. It means for American guys about 56,000 miles. Yeah, it's very cheap for the given vehicle because it was just one owner. So about competitors, about techniques, if we take the close competitors in Russia, it's Lada Kalina, Lada Priora, Kia Spectra, even Ford Focus. This vehicle have really better plastic or really better techniques, because have independent multi-link suspension. By the time another Russian vehicles don't have independent rear suspension. But comparison with the American vehicle in Europe, I mean Ford Focus of course have a better rear suspension and the front and rear suspension. And I mean just the Russian market. Comparison with another cheap vehicles, Lacetti have two different equipments. For example, we have the first, the cheapest equipment. Here we have only two buttons for the front windows, and we can open the rear window with hand. About disadvantages, this is threefold: a small resource of stability struts, the bushings of the gear shift knob, a leaking valve cover gasket, poorly shining headlights on the hatchback. In conclusion, I want to say that it's the best vehicle with the ratio quality and price. Not only 15 years ago, but right now too. That is why it's one of the best vehicle in Russian and Europe market. This vehicle suitable for people who don't care about outlay, about money. They care about family, about work. They don't need just drive this vehicle just from point A to point B. Don't care about comfortable. That is why they don't have to pay a lot of money, and that is why I love my car, because this is Lacetti, one of the best vehicle in the world. It was boy from Russia, but I'm not Russian. Goodbye.
Light a fire, it's burning, I'm burning, burning, burning it to the ground. Woo! You're watching me, you know I love a crowd. You better run, run, run before I take you down. I won't hold back, I'm on the prowl. I'm gonna burn, 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 burn it to the ground. Just burn. I'm gonna burn, 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 burn it to the ground.
Suspension means подвеска.